Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Woo, y'all. I'm so excited that the weekend is here, but I'm sad to see it go. So it has been quite the eventful week and even more eventful weekend because today is my husband's birthday. Hey, sir.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Hey, Ange.
Hi, Angel.
Yes. Oh man, it's like I am trying to breathe
Mm-hmm.
and brace myself because it's going to be a long rest of the day. Because today's your
Yeah.
brother-in-law's birthday. Woo
Yes, it
woo.
is. Happy
Yes,
birthday to
yes.
Charlie.
Woo. So what you been up to, sis? What you been up to?
um, out here just living life in the world, trying to make sure I'm thriving instead of just surviving and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Love that.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It was out at
Robin,
Porch Fest yesterday.
uh-huh.
Yeah, Porch Fest was nice. Got to hear my
Okay.
girls sing and stuff. And yeah,
Nice.
yeah, yeah. The day
Nice.
was good. The week was good.
Nice.
Yeah. How about you? How was work?
Child. uh, Work was definitely working. I
Yeah.
talked a little bit about it on my tea time this
Yes,
week.
you did.
I did.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. I would love to, elaborate a little more, but Big Brother's
You
always
gotta go
watching.
watch Tea Time.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, but of course, a tea time was a blast, right? So,
Yes.
of course, for the next tea time, I'll have tea. I'll have tea. Yes,
Mhm.
it's always some tea to share.
Mhm. Yeah, but
So
today we keeping it light and fun.
today we are keeping it
Yeah.
light and fun because it is hubby's birthday. So we didn't want to go too deep. We wanted to keep it light, and I want hubby to make sure. I know you can't wait for Thursday. So for hubby to make sure that
Mhm.
he tunes in today,
Mhm.
because I know this is his cup of tea. He always has
Mhm.
these like conspiracy theories, and this what if this or what if that type of stuff. So he
Yes.
should enjoy this today. Oh, there he
Mhm.
goes. Speaking of hubby, he's in the chat. So if y'all
Mhm.
can't get hubby a birthday shout out, give him a birthday shout out. Charles is in
Mhm.
the building. Charles is in the building. Happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday. Yeah. So after Sister Talk, we will be celebrate hubby for his birthday. But yeah, so let's get into the fun. So this segment of Sister Talk is highly encouraging engagement because
Mhm.
this is a chance for us to get to know a little bit about each other. Okay,
Mhm.
so um, let's kick it off.
All right.
So we
Let's
are
get
going
started.
to be talking about would you rather because inquiring
Mhm.
minds just want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. So to start us off,
Mhm.
I would like to know: would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future or 150 years into the future?
Hmm.
Would you rather be have the ability to see 10 years into the future, 10 minutes into the future
10 minutes.
or
Mhm.
150 years into the future?
I think 10 minutes because the 10 minutes I can apply right now. I can use the 10 minutes right now.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You know what I
I
mean?
pick bang on that because I'm like 150 years. Like I need to be around all that long. I need to know what's going to
Mhm.
happen in the next 10 minutes, and that way I can kind of know what to expect. So yeah, I
Mhm.
would definitely concur with that. That I would definitely rather have the ability to see what's going to happen in the next 10 minutes as opposed to the next 150 years.
Now, 100 years into the future, that could be fun. You know, it could be interesting, but it's like I don't know. It's like it could be really scary. It could be like just whatever. You know what I mean? It's like how would you share it? You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Who would believe you? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If you see something catastrophic and then you'd be like, oh my God, in 150 years, this is gonna happen, and you're trying to tell people, it's
Right.
like what difference, you know what I mean? What can it really make? You know? They just think you crazy.
Exactly. Yeah,
Hmm.
because the end of the world, we could be living in a dark hole or something, and you gotta bring that news back. No, I'm okay.
Hmm.
Okay, be like, yeah, in 150 years, your whole generation ain't going to exist. No, I'm okay. Okay.
Like I don't even want to
Okay. So
know.
now, speaking of having the abilities, would you rather have telekinesis, like have the ability to move things with your mind, or telepathy, have ability to read minds? So either you
Mhm.
have the ability to move things with your mind or the ability to read minds.
Hmm. I don't know if I want to be like able to read people's minds. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like, I mean, like, you can already read people in a sense as far as like, I mean, how you can read their energy and
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I don't know. Like, I think I would rather be able to move objects
Move
and
object.
just bring things to me. Like, I don't know how me reading people's mind, how that would benefit me. It's just be intrusive.
Well,
I
I
mean,
I would rather have the ability to read your mind because I want to know what you think about me, what you thinking right now. So
mhm,
I definitely agree with the fact that like a good reader of energy because I'm a good reader of energy too. I do. Like when I
mhm,
always talk about like reading the room, like I read people's facial expressions, I read their body language, and it's like and you can kind of tell like what they're thinking like in that moment or something. But
mhm.
if I had that ability to you said you'll find elevating music in my I'm cracking up.
That's all
So
right.
if I had the ability to read people's minds, I would be able to know exactly where they are, like that. Because sometimes you could be reading people's energy, and it
Mhm,
might be totally off. They could be totally on a whole nother planet somewhere, and you might be reading it wrong.
mhm.
But I can read your mind, honey. Because I'm pretty sure that some people probably be having stuff to say, and it don't come out with it, but they be saying it in their mind.
Mhm.
I would love to be able to respond to that if it's something towards me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, all right. Oh, that's what you're thinking.
Oh, that's what you
Okay.
think. That's what you think. Okay.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. Now let me respond accordingly. You don't know I just read what you just said, but I'm gonna respond accordingly.
Mhm. But you know what? Somebody said, I can't remember because social media videos and stuff popping up all the time. But I remember seeing videos, somebody saying something like your opinion of me is none of my business.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of
Woo.
like I don't know. You know what I mean? They might be in their head like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, she thinks she all that. She right here calling herself goddess. She no goddess. I don't even want to hear none of that. It's like
I'm
keep to yourself.
crying.
That's
I'm
fine.
crying.
Because yes, I am over here in my goddessness, and so what? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You should be in your goddessness. Don't worry about me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like your opinion of me, is none of my business. So
I'm,
I don't
I'm
know.
cracking up. The trying to get your rather me minds to see what they think. I know I agree with you on that big. So next one. Would you rather be forced to sing along or dance to every single song you hear? Would you be
To
forced
sing
to sing
along or
along to it or
dance?
dance to it? Every single song.
I'd rather dance to it because then I can still tune it out if it's something that I don't like. But if I gotta
Exactly.
sing along to it, then it's like, dang, I'll be singing some shit I don't really want to be singing. But if I dance
Exactly.
to it, I'll just be with the beat and just be like tuning that shit out. Like
Exactly. Hello from Brazil. Welcome in. Exactly. I'm like, I'm about to be singing everything because I don't like everything. So I'll
exactly.
dance and I'll just do my little two step.
Don't
And
even know what man said.
right, I'll listen. I know I'm with y'all. I'd rather dance, child. I ain't singing. Okay, half the stuff I don't know what it is anyway. I ain't about to. Nope, I'm okay.
Right.
I would
It's like
rather
you said, how many times you done that already anyway?
that part. That part.
Hmm.
Exactly. $2 just
Like, I don't know what they
okay.
saying, but that beat is killing it.
That beat. Charlie said, being in the band, he gonna sing everything. Okay.
Mhm.
He said he gonna sing everything.
Yeah.
Oh, from Rio de Janeiro. Okay, welcome in. Welcome in.
Hey.
Our sister talk. We are doing would you rather questions because inquiring minds want to know. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, here we go. Next one. Would you rather find true love today or
Mhm.
win the lottery next year?
I'm cracking up. I'm laughing at how much I'm thinking about it. Dang, it's like true love or lottery. True love or lottery. Like, I hope he's not watching. Damn. But,
Child.
but
Find
you know what I
true
mean? It's
love
like, but,
today or win the lottery next year.
repeat that one.
Okay.
Can I
So,
repeat
would
that
you
one?
rather find true love today or win the lottery next year?
I'm gonna say win the lottery because true love is coming anyway.
That part. That part. Yep.
Mhm.
I piggyback that. I
Give
would
me
rather
that
win the
lottery.
lottery next year and then my true love will come after that. I'd rather be rich and then find true love.
Mhm. Or it's like, or it's like, or maybe the true love is already there.
That
You know what
part,
I'm
that too.
saying?
That
So it's like,
He
yeah,
said,
like
I
let's
already
go
had
ahead and
my
get
man
that
so like I
lottery.
know that's the right age. I know, right?
Mhm.
Win the
Mhm.
lottery because I already had my true love. Okay, that part, that
Yes.
part, that part. Yes. Yeah, mom, you're married. I know, right? Yeah. So I'm picking on the contest that suppose I was single and didn't have a man. Like, would I be want true love today, or would I say, okay, well, you know what, I'd rather win that money and then find true love later.
Right.
Because then
Mhm.
I could have buy my own happiness.
Mhm.
Do whatever I want with some stats in the bank account. Okay. Woo, child. Okay. Here's the next one. Would you rather
Mhm.
give up air conditioning and heating for the rest of your life or give up the internet for the rest of your life?
Hmm. Air conditioning and heating. That's like that's. It depends on where I live at. Because I could give up air conditioning and heating if I live in a very comfort, like in a comfort zone.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
So thinking
So it's
about where
like,
you are right now, we're living in the state of Pennsylvania that gets all the seasons. Would you rather give up air conditioning and heating for the rest of your life or give up the internet for the rest of your life?
I might have to give up the internet because it really get cold. And I could just go and find internet someplace else. Go to an internet cafe. You know what I'm saying? Go to somebody else's house.
That part. That
Really get
part right there.
cold. I be turning on my heat Early, I be trying my best to wait till October, but it don't always happen.
I'll crack it up. I'm
I
cracking
do
up.
not be playing.
Listen,
Yes. I gotta be
listen,
comfortable.
listen. That is such real talk because this week, we had some chilly mornings, right? And I came out the door. It's like low 50s and stuff.
You're
I'm
like,
like, oh,
ooh.
it's supposed to warm
Mm-hmm.
up to like 70 something, but I was like in the early 50s at like 7 in the morning, and I was like, oh my god, it's so chilly. Like I low key wanted to put my heater on. Low key wanted to put my heater on. Like I was like,
Good
I was like,
morning.
girl, willpower, willpower. We're not putting no heat on in the first week of September. We're not doing that. But I was low key ready to turn my heater on straight up. It was
I have
so
done it. I be checking it like, what is the temperature today?
it was
Like, we
so
about to put this
cold.
thing
It was so
on.
cold. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, it was funny because I literally was saying that like, when during morning meeting or talking to the kids, I was like, so what was the weather like when you got to school this morning, right? And someone was like,
Mm-hmm.
it was hot. I was like, it was hot to you. Oh my god. I said, I'm gonna tell you low key, I was about to put my heat on, y'all. They'd be cracking up. I'm like, child,
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I agree. I agree. I'll give up the internet and I'll just like go find it somewhere else because there's other places you can go to get some Wi-Fi, free
Exactly.
Wi-Fi, stuff like that.
Yes.
I'll be popping around getting some of that internet from somewhere else. But the air
Mm-hmm.
conditioning, especially when it's super hot, honey, I can't do. I can't do. And for me to be a summer baby, I cannot stand it. Nice and hot. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I
I was
can't.
trying. Even like this summer, I didn't have my air conditioner in for a while. But after a while, I was like, I cannot take it no more.
See,
I just couldn't take it no more. And actually, I just had to put it in.
see, see.
Yep. And then right after I put it in, it got cold. I was like, the damn
Ah,
weather.
I'm cracking up.
Playing games.
I'm cracking up. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I was like, Listen, I still sleep with the air conditioning on and the fan because it be getting hot up in that piece. And
Mm.
yeah, and I probably will be until the heat season because,
Mm-hmm.
child, my body be working a little different now in my seasoned age.
Yeah, I
So
put my joint on like, the temperature control thing.
okay,
So yeah, so it's like it'll shut off and then come on when it needs to.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your brother-in-law be like, "What you trying to freeze some meat?" No, that's why we keep a comforter on our bed all year. Child, mm-mm.
They say you sleep better like that though
It
too.
does. It does. Like I need it nice and cool, and then
Mhm.
I'll have the comforter and up to my neck, of course.
Mhm.
But I get some good sleep
Mhm.
as opposed to being like this. Oh my God, it's so
Mhm.
hot. Oh man, I can't.
Mhm.
I can't. Boy, I can't stand to be hot, child. Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we all agreed that we'll give up the air conditioner.
The internet.
Yeah, I ain't
Like
hear
we're
nothing
not giving up
from
our
Angel
comfort.
and Charlie. What would y'all rather give up? I ain't heard nothing from neither one of them. What would y'all rather give up? Heating and air conditioning for the rest of your life or give up internet for the rest of your life? Mm-mm-mm.
One of them said that's right.
I know that was oh, I guess she was responding to our question. Yeah. So
Mhm.
next one. They said that's a hard one. You don't know whether you rather give up air conditioning and heating
Mhm.
or give up the internet for the rest of your life. I'm curious to see what Charlie had to say about
She's
that
not
one.
giving up her internet.
I know, because I know she depends on her internet.
Mhm.
That was a deep one, right? I mean, that's one that makes you think, especially if you're used to being online and doing stuff online a lot. It's like some people
Mhm.
can't give up internet, so that I feel like that was a very thought provoking question because it made me have to think like, ooh, which one would I give up? But then you highlighted the fact that yeah, you can go to like internet cafes and stuff like that and get it. So in those cases, then I'll probably be spending a lot of time where I can get free internet
Outside of the home.
outside of the
Going to other
house.
places. Yeah.
Exactly.
Mhm.
All right, next one. Would you
Mhm.
rather labor under a hot sun or extreme cold? Hello, hello. Thank you for
Yeah.
coming in, Liverpool. Would you rather labor under hot sun or the extreme cold?
Oh gosh. I don't know. As soon as you said labor in the hot sun, I started thinking about picking cotton and shit. Like, I, I'm just saying
Oh, choke, girl.
visual.
Oh
That
man.
was the visual. But labor under hot sun, or extreme cold.
Or extreme cold.
Because like in extreme cold, it's hard to work, you know what I mean, when it's like it's just cold. But maybe the working can keep you warm.
Yeah,
So that's one thought, you know. But it's like under a hot sun, I don't know. I'm thinking heat exhaustion, heat stroke, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? Sunburn, you know. But in extreme cold, yeah, maybe you can like bundle up, you know what I'm saying? I still might not get much done, but I'll be trying a little bit harder, you know what I'm saying, to, keep it going. You know what I mean? Because it's like if you keep moving, you can, what I'm saying, maybe stay warm. But see, I started thinking about extreme cold, and now I'm like, okay, what I mean, people lose their limbs in extreme cold.
Yup, yup,
I don't know.
yup,
That's a toss up. It's like either way, like you said, it's extreme and
yup.
dangerous.
I had to work in 90-degree weather in high school. I know.
Oh my god.
Ah, child, I know, right? It's one of those. It definitely makes you think about it. Cause me, I hate to be hot, and I think about when I'm in the heat. You can only go down so far in your clothing. Like you can probably have on like a little top, bikini
The
top, and some
shit
king,
off.
but that's the most you can do in the heat. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But if in the wintertime, even you can layer up and layer up and layer up, like you said, you're moving and you can try to build up a little heat by bundling and just putting a lot of layers on. I've had to work in extreme cold, and I
Mhm.
bundled up, bundled up, bundled up. But then, to your point, is that you could almost lose a limb. I worked in cold. I worked in a temperature that was so cold and that like my foot went frostbite. Like I literally got frostbite on my foot till couldn't feel my feet, and my feet was
I
like purple
remember.
from working in the
Mhm.
extreme cold. Hey,
Mhm.
Vigorious, how are you? Thank you for coming in. So like I've had that experience where worked in the extreme cold and I've had to work in the heat. But I think if I had a choice, I would probably do
Mhm.
the extreme cold because at least I could layer and bundle up. With the heat, you can only
Mhm.
take off so much. And
Mhm.
you just in that heat. Like you said, like you hot, you miserable, you ain't got no air, and like you can literally pass out in the heat. So yeah,
Mhm.
that was a tough one. But for that, I would probably reluctantly say the extreme cold, and
Mhm.
since I have had to do that before. Yeah,
Mhm.
you said, babe, did you see what Sheena said?
Mm-mm. Me too.
uh.
I actually had to work in extreme cold too, and we had like little like heat packs and stuff to go in our gloves and our
Yeah,
socks and
yeah, yeah.
stuff.
You could do like
Mhm.
the hand warmers and the feet warmers. Like it's different things you could do in extreme cold.
Mhm.
But in the heat, extreme heat, it's really hard. It's really hard without no air and no water. Like it's
Yeah.
really hard. It's really hard.
Mhm.
You said always best
Mhm.
to bundle up on the cold, then leave
I
yourself in the
don't
heat.
know. It still is
Exactly.
a toss up because I'm like in the heat, in extreme heat. It's like if you got the water, you know what I'm saying? If you got the water, if you got some shade,
Suppose you
you
don't.
know,
We're thinking about
suppose
you
you
just in
don't.
heat. You're just under the sun the whole
Mhm.
time. No
Well,
water,
if we
no
think about
access
the
to nothing.
cold, then that mean that you ain't got heating pad, little heating packs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You might not have the extra layers in the cold, you know?
You have to
So
make
I
them.
don't know.
You definitely have to try to layer up. The layer up.
Yeah.
I'll do the stream cold because at least I can kind of bundle up and try my best to stay warm. And the heat, there's only so much you can take up before you ain't got nothing on, and you
Yeah.
just in heat. I
Well,
don't
the
like
clothing,
being. I don't
sometimes
like
the
being
clothing
like hot.
might
Yeah.
actually protect you from
What?
the like the clothing, it protects you from all the like sun exposure. You know what I'm
But
saying? Hmm.
so
I still
needless to
don't
say,
know.
you're still torn. You said if it's extremely hot, it could take everything from your skin and impose and cause it. Exactly.
What?
The heat is really, really dangerous though. Being
Hmm.
under in that heat like that, like it sucks a lot of your fluids out of you. That's when people be passing out from exhaustion because you're sweating out like all your liquids
Hmm.
and fluids and stuff. Like, yeah, heat exhaustion is really dangerous.
It is.
It's really dangerous. It really is dangerous. So I guess the consensus is that we'd rather work in extreme cold. Reluctantly.
Uh-huh.
Ah, okay. So now this was a good one.
Hmm.
So would you rather be an extra in an Oscar-winning movie or be the lead actor in a box office bomb? Burn, burn, burn. If you
I'd
say
rather be an
bomb,
extra
then
in
you'll
the
drop
in the
and dehydrate.
winner.
Exactly, for sure.
Hmm.
Yep. She dropping nuggets in here. Exactly. Yeah, you could actually
But
go for dehydration and everything. And then he
hmm
is. Yeah. Yeah. But you said you'd rather do what now?
be an extra in an Oscar-winning movie. Yeah, because at least it's
That
still
part.
something to be proud about. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
It's like you can be a lead in a movie that bombed, but you don't want to even talk about it.
You don't even want to talk about it. They be like, oh, that
Mhm.
movie that nobody didn't see, that movie they got
Right.
poor ratings. No, I'm okay. I'll be the extra.
Hmm.
Be like, yeah, you know that movie that was in it made billions in the box office and won the Oscar. I was in that movie. I was the
Right.
extra.
Be like, yeah, look, they gotta wait till they come across the scene when they go across the fence and you pointing like, they be like, oh, see that scene right
Yes,
there.
I'll be the extra in the Oscar winning movie. Yeah, so we agree
Mhm.
on that. We
Mhm.
agree on that. So now this was a funny one. Would you rather communicate only in emojis or never be able to text at all again? Ever again?
Um, would you rather? All right, so like communicate only in emojis.
Mhm.
Is that just like, oh my god?
On everything. You can't text, you can't do anything using like letters, nothing. No alphanumeric, nothing. Everything gotta be all in emoji.
Or just
That's
don't
the only
text
way that's the
again.
only way you can communicate.
It's like either so it seemed like it's only giving you one option then. It's like you either take the emojis or you don't text. Well, it's like, well, I guess I'm texting in emojis.
Charlie said emojis, Angel say emoji. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine what life would be like
Trying
if
to get your
everything you did?
point across.
How you get your point? You gotta use the
Uh, yeah. It can happen. I'm about to try it for a day or so. Oh my gosh.
exactly. Yes, let's
What?
try responding to everything in emoji and see if we understand what we're trying
That would be funny.
to say.
He would just call me like, Janae, what are you can just talk to me, girl. Just talk to me. Ooh.
Somebody ask you a question like, are you gonna be able to attend this rehearsal today? You go say,
I'd be like, mm-mm. I'm cracking
ah,
up in
I
my
mean,
mind, just thinking all kinds of crazy, stupid, silly shit right now with these
um,
emojis.
oh man,
Mm-mm-mm.
oh
That is
man,
funny.
that's funny. We should literally try that. Oh man,
I
we should
want
really,
to.
right? Just oh man, be like, uh huh. Mm,
You're like, what are you
that's
doing?
hilarious. That was a good one. Yo. So, another one. Would you rather be royalty 1,000 years ago? Be royalty a thousand
Mm-hmm.
years ago, or be an average person today? Hello, hello. Thank you for coming in.
Hmm. um, I mean, I think I am an average person today. But all right, so or royalty 1,000 years ago to be like, oh, you know what I mean, I was this person, you know. I mean, how would we know?
How we know? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, if you was, you know, Queen Cleopatra, and
Exactly.
you
That's the first
know,
thing that came to my mind. Man, I might have been clean
mm-hmm,
in my former
mm-hmm.
life.
Yep, I might have been Nefertiti.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who knows? You know,
I know, right? I know, right?
saying like I might have been. You know, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
so would you rather be royalty that long ago, or would you rather just be the average person you are today?
Be who I am today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would.
Mhm.
I would. Yeah. 'Cause I don't know who I was. I would have been 1,000 years ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a whole lot of no name royalty.
It is. It is. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just an average.
Mhm. And we probably was royalty 1,000 years ago anyway.
Probably was.
Just don't know it.
A lot of us probably was reincarnated and came back
Mhm.
somebody else. All right, here's my next one. Would you rather have a personal maid or a personal chef?
A chef. A chef. Personal chef. Yep. A personal in-house chef. So I'm waking up to beautiful, wonderful desserts. Good morning. And wake up like, let's take this plate. Thank you. Breakfast in bed. And then be like, because I want 6, 7 meals a day. You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? Something before breakfast, you know, breakfast, and then the in between breakfast and lunch, and then the in between lunch and dinner, and then the dinner, and then the evening snack.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that
And you just
8? How
sit
many
back
meals
and
is that?
enjoy. Yes.
Yes. I love
I
to
agree.
eat.
I agree. I agree. I would rather
I
have
would
a
like
personal
kitchen
chef.
and be helping, like, you want me to cut this pepper for you?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Shawty
Yeah.
said he'd rather have personal chef and a maid. You gotta pick one. You want the chef or the maid? Which one?
Listen.
You gotta pick
Yes, we all want both.
Yeah, I know, because of course we want both, but if we had the choice, which one would we choose? So I
Mhm.
would choose the chef too. And then I ain't ever got to cook again. They could cook for me.
Mm.
Okay, I would prefer that. You know, for the maid, low key, I like cleaning my own stuff because
Mhm.
I know where everything is, and I'm real funny about things. So I don't really need you
Mhm.
cleaning for me. I can handle that part.
Exactly.
But cooking,
Mhm.
yes, honey, yes. Be like, what is for dinner?
Mhm.
What is for lunch today?
Yes. Mhm. And I want like them the like delicious vegan meals.
That
You know what
part.
I'm saying? Somebody that know how to put it together. Give me like a vegetarian pizza that looks nothing like a pizza, but is hitting all the taste buds.
That part.
Yes.
That part. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
So, so Sheena said, personal chef, please. I love that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, oh, she's logged in your computer. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah. So, yeah. Would you rather, now this one I had to think hard about too. Would you rather lounge by the pool
Mhm.
or lounge on the beach?
Mm. Um, I like lounging on the beach.
Okay.
Even though like the sand can be, you know, because sometimes that sand be getting on my nerves, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I just like hearing the ocean waves. You know what I mean? I like to get up and, you know, go and get into the water, you know what I mean, for a little bit and then go run back onto the beach. you know. So it's like a pool be nice, but I don't know. It's like it's just cement. You know what I'm saying? You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean, at the pool and stuff. And you can jump in and take a dip, you know what I mean? But I'm not a good swimmer anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
ain't going too deep in, you know what I mean? I think people who really like swimming be preferring a pool, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Because it's contained. You know what I mean? You're not
Mhm.
gonna get swept out, you know what I mean, into the ocean
Yeah.
when you're in a
Yeah.
pool,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know. Um
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not a big swimmer. I'm only going in, you know what I mean, but so far, you know what I mean. Child, you should have seen me down in Florida. I was like Charity, like stay within arm's reach. And I always stay like a foot behind her, like just in case, you know. And when the waves was coming, it was like I saw my head, I was panicking. Like it took me a minute to finally get comfortable. And only because she was right there. Like I wouldn't have done it by myself.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
not mess around with the ocean.
That
You
part.
know,
That part.
I don't
That
play with
part.
the
Yeah.
ocean. I'll be like, much respect and yes, ma'am. Like, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
All the
part.
respect
That
in the
part.
world. All
Exactly.
the respect in the
Exactly.
world.
Yes. Exactly. Like
Yeah.
I respect the water so much. Water to me
Yes.
is the most deadliest form of nature. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
water to me is more scarier than fire. Like I think we talked about it
Mm-hmm.
before. Water can sweep you away and you can go, ain't nothing nobody can do about it. At least with a fire, you got a chance because they throw some water on you. You might got a chance with some fire. But water
Right.
is very
Stop,
deadly.
drop, and roll.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Exactly. You have a lot more options when it comes to fire. But I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I think for me, I would, as much as I like the beach, I think I would rather be lounging by the pool. Like I'll lay on the
Mm-hmm.
pool cot and I'll just sit there with my shades and just watch everybody
Mm-hmm.
splash the water. And then if I feel like
Yes.
I'm gonna go tip my pinky toe in for a minute, dip my toes and my ankles in, splash the water with my feet, then say, okay, I'm done. Let me go sit back on the lounge chair.
And nice and clean with no sand.
Nothing clean with no sand. Nothing with that. That's the only thing. Like the beach, I mean, the sand annoys me. I mean, I like the beach. I like
Yes.
to walk in the beach water, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
afraid to go so far into the water, you know? So it limits me. So I feel like if I'm chilling by the pool side, then I can stay on the 3 feet of water side, just
Yes.
to get splashed around a little bit, just to get a little
Mm-hmm.
hydrated. Then step out, lay on on the lounge chair. You know, every time I feel like I want to dip a little bit, I go dip a little bit. And then I can
Uh-huh.
sit there. If I got like my little slushy drink, I can sit there and sip on my little slushy drink on the little table. Or so yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'll do better lounging by the pool. And it's funny, like, and
Mm-hmm.
then we were talking about having like a personal chef or a maid. Did you hear that story about Chris Teigen and John Legend?
Mm-mm.
Child. So apparently she got a lot of backlash because every night at like 1 in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
she she needs a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she'll either order out or
Mm-hmm.
she'll wake him up to go fix her sandwich at 1 o'clock every morning. So it's like
Oh,
either
she don't go make her own sandwich.
she do not make her own sandwich. So either is she'll order out and let him sleep, or she'll wake him up and say, I need my sandwich. Can you go make my sandwich? I'm
Oh
like,
wow.
where they do that at? Like, yeah.
For real.
She said every single night, she at 1 a.m. she does this.
And he gets up and do it.
And he gets up and do it.
He'd be like, yes, baby.
Yes, baby.
Uh-huh. What you
Yes,
want on
baby.
your bread? What you want on your sandwich?
What you want on your sandwich?
Wow. Hey.
Yep. And she
Mm-hmm.
said either he gets up out of his sleep and make her sandwich, or she'll order something. But 9 times out of 10, he's waking up and go fixing her sandwich. I'm like, wow,
Wow.
talk about love and loyalty. Now that's
Yeah.
what you call a personal chef right there. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, man, I wish I would tip
I'm
Charlie and be
like, is
like,
she pregnant or
baby,
something?
baby, baby, can you go
Wake
fix
up,
me
go
something to eat?
wake up, go make my
Girl,
sandwich.
but girl, what you think?
Maybe I'd be like, is something wrong with your fingers?
What's wrong with you?
What's going on here?
No, you didn't wake me up. Then go make you a sandwich. Ah! Child. He said, shit.
Mm-mm. I wouldn't even do that to nobody no more than I would want it done to me.
You know what I'm saying? The devil is
Mm-mm.
saying to me, ask me. Like, I think I'm more accommodating, like in the wee hours, like if he's not feeling well. It's like, okay, I'm gonna get out the
Yeah,
bed.
right.
It's three in
Exactly.
the
You gotta be
morning. Let me get
sick.
up and grab him some lozenges or something, Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
You
child,
gotta
but
be
every
sick, pregnant,
what
something.
I'm saying? Like every night, oh no, 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 no. Every night,
Mm-mm.
I'm like, what's wrong
He
with your
taking
finger?
advantage. Like, look, he done started something. She done got used to that.
Yup,
Now he
yup.
can't even stop it.
He
If
can't
he
even
try to
stop
stop
it.
it, she gonna be like, "You don't love me.
You don't love me? You
You
ain't
don't
gonna wake up
love
and go make my sandwich? What? Child. He said, with all that, but damn, 3 in the morning. I know, babe. I know.
me."
Yeah, imagine having a wife that wakes you up out of your sleep every night to go fix her a sandwich.
Yeah,
Imagine that.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Child. I thought that was pretty funny. Child.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so here's another funny one. Now, would you, I think you figured,
You
would
laughing
you
already.
rather always be 10 minutes late or always be 20 minutes early?
I would like to always be 20 minutes early. The reality is that Janae is usually 10 minutes late. But
I knew
I
you would appreciate that question. Hello, Jane. Thanks for coming in. So, we are Sam, would you rather? Inquiring minds want to know. So, we are doing a series of questions to get an idea of how you think and what you would rather like to do.
Mhm.
So, so you're about to should always be 10 minutes late or 20 minutes early? 10 minutes late?
I mean, but maybe I'll be late because I'd rather be late. You know what
That's a
I'm
good
saying?
one. Yeah.
You know, because it's like I be thinking that I want to be early, but I don't be wanting to be the first one there. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
But it depends on where we going to. It depends on
mm,
the situation. Though for real. Because like, it be sometimes I be working really hard at like being early. And every now and then I can make it, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think sometimes because, it'd be like I'd be anxious and overwhelmed and I'm trying to do my best. You know what I mean, with something, so I'm trying to make sure I got everything, making sure everything is like perfect and stuff. And then it's like, it makes me late, you know? So it just be depending on what the situation is.
okay. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because sometimes there are some times when it be like, no, like I ain't trying to, like I just don't be wanting to be early because I just don't want to be like the first
You will
one
be the
there
first.
or something.
Mm.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because it'd be like, boy, it'd be like, not like let the party get started a little bit. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
crying.
You
I'm
know what I'm
crying.
saying? So I can make my entrance.
I know. That's you all day, honey. Yes, yes, yes. So we had early.
Mhm,
James is new to the chat. He said he would rather be 20 minutes early. I agree. I would rather be 20 minutes early. And I kind of
mhm,
feel like I modeled that right now. Because especially like
mhm,
when it comes to work, like I'll be trying to get to work as early as I can because like time is not on my side. You know what I'm saying? I know I have so much to do to get ready
mhm.
for to start my day. Just like I gotta get there early. I gotta get there early. If I'm getting
Absolutely.
10 minutes later than I need to, I think it would throw my whole morning or schedule off.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
so
It feels very uncomfortable, like
it
when you
does.
late.
It does. When
You
you
know what I
late,
mean?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like when you get there early and you have a chance to breathe and, you know what I mean, kind of, set your mind for what's about to happen
Yeah.
instead of rushing in late and then you scrambling.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It gives me that weird feeling like, oh my God, oh my God. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So next one. Would you rather spend a week in the forest or a night in a real haunted house?
Um, just give me the week in the forest. I'm not messing with the ghosts and stuff.
That
I just
part.
have to do a week in the forest, and I'm gonna be well prepared, you know what I'm saying, with my net, my mosquito net, my bug spray, my machete, you know what I mean, the gun. I'm gonna have everything I need to for this week in the forest, you know
Okay.
what I'm saying. But no, the haunted house, in a real haunted house that is known to be like haunted, I'm good. No, thank you. Cause
That
I
part.
believe in spirits. I be talking to them like I'm not afraid, like, but just don't scare me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You respect my space, I respect yours. No, I'm good.
Child. Yes, forest, please. So our
Yeah,
new friend James said yes, he'll spend a week in the forest because he loves nature. The forest is better anyways, just because the nature's in peace. Yes, yes.
yeah,
I'll take the forest, please. I ain't playing with nobody
yes,
ghosts. I ain't playing with
yes.
nobody spirits. No,
Nobody,
thank you.
yes,
No, thank
right,
you.
right. I'll
Mm-mm,
take the peace
mm-mm.
over the horror.
Child, child, mm-mm. I'm okay. And this, I'll be one with nature that week, child. Mm-mm.
Exactly.
I'll be
Yep.
one with
Yep, they're
nature.
happy as hell too.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. So babe, which one would you rather, Angel? Which one would you rather? The forest for a week or a night in the haunted house? A real haunted house that you know is documented to be haunted.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So now what's
Mm-mm.
another one? This one was nature. Okay, babe. This one was crazy. This one was crazy. So brace yourself. Brace yourself.
Mhm.
Would you rather find a rat in your kitchen or a roach in your bed?
Ah, all right. Maybe I think all right, okay. All right, because if I find a rat in the kitchen, you know what I mean? And maybe it just got in somehow, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know what I mean? We can, you know what I mean, make some phone calls, something like that, get that out, you know what I mean, get it out the door. Probably never, ever, 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 ever see it again. You know what I'm saying? But a roach, like if I
Child.
see a roach, my mind automatically, I'm gonna be like, oh my God, it's a million more. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that part.
That's the first thing I'm gonna think. If I see one roach, I'm flipping out because I'm gonna be like, it's a million more, and they in the walls, they in my carpet, they everywhere. I'm
Yup.
just going
Yup.
like,
Yup.
and you know what I mean, and I'm be flipping out, flipping stuff over. It's time to clean everything.
That part.
So
That
I
part.
think I would probably, even though if I see a rat, yes, I'm going to be scared. I'm going to be running. I'm going to be
Yeah.
screaming. How
Yes.
they get in here?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
yeah, somebody is coming to help me get it out.
That
You know
part.
what I'm saying? But
That
it's
part.
just one rat. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? But yeah, but a roach, anytime I see a roach, I automatically be
Think of
like,
more.
yes,
Think of more. Think of more. Yep.
yes.
Yep. Exactly. He said he'll do the rat because he got guns. The James said respect me neither. Look, I'm with you on that. Like I would rather have neither. But if it was one of those situations for me in my house, I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna shout, I'm gonna call everybody coming to rescue me at this point. But
And
you
get that
cannot
rat out.
hear. But the
Uh
C
huh.
one is something in your bed, child. No, ma'am, no, sir. No,
Mm-mm.
no, no, no.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. You said right out of mouth.
He said
I'm
what?
scared of mice. I don't even like mice. Now I couldn't
Uh-uh.
imagine seeing a rat. Man, could
I'm
you?
going. Oh my god.
I couldn't imagine seeing a rat because I'm already don't like mice, right?
Yes.
Rat, child. I'm like somebody coming to get this sucker out of here. I'm leaving the house until they gone.
I was about to say I'm leaving the house for the
I'm
day.
leaving.
Like,
I'm like, you got it, dog. You got it. I'm
make
out.
sure that
Peace
thing is
out.
gone.
Peace out. You boo. And I'm not coming back in the house till you gone. Okay?
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like that rat waiting for the day
No, I'm okay. I'm
as
okay.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, that part. All right,
Uh-uh.
so our next question. Would you rather have a pause or a rewind button in your life? Would you rather have a pause button in your life or a rewind button in your life?
Hmm. Pause or rewind? I can remember saying things like, "All right, we're gonna pause and rewind." So you can't have both. You can only have
I have
one. So
one.
if you
Either you can
pause,
pause your life or rewind something in your life.
that's tough. You know what I mean? Because it's like I try to think that you know, you know what I mean. Like it's like, wait a minute. I was like, hold on, wait. How far back can you rewind? You know what I'm saying? And think about the butterfly effect. And that like going back and changing the past and stuff.
Mm, mm.
Um, you know what I'm saying? How much it can affect, the future. Like, I mean, if you rewind and you change something, you don't know how it affects what you come back to or what you fast forward back into, or what I mean, do you just go back? And yeah, it's like affecting the timeline.
I
But if you
know.
just pause, bloop, you pause everything.
Yeah,
I
that's a
don't
good
know.
question. That's a good question.
Yeah. What
Mm-hmm.
about you?
I think I would say rewind. I would say rewind
Yeah.
because rewinding it may be something that's coming along might could be changed that I would want to
Mhm.
change. So
Mhm.
if I can go back in time to change something, I probably would save myself a lot of like maybe grief or heartache or something that I wish that I could have avoided or something like that. So
Mhm.
yeah, if I could go back and change some things, I would like to rewind. Let me get a do over on that. Let me get a do over.
Yeah.
Let me get a do over. Yeah.
I know I'll be like that in conversations. It's always like, man, I should have said
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
when what I mean, it'd be like have all of this like, what I mean, clarity later on, what I'm
Right.
saying, after the conversation. It'd be
Yeah.
like, dang, if I would have been like,
Oh, he said, "Fact, I know, babe. I know exactly. Like sometimes I feel
Mhm.
like that rewind when you can say, okay, if I could go back and change something or whatever, just rewind that part of my life or something like that. Yeah, and then make it conducive to what I needed to be for it. Be like, okay, I done got up pictures for. I know what that looked like, so let me go back and rechange it, and then maybe I would have got a different result or something. So,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I think about that rewind.
Uh-huh.
Mm. Okay, so you said you'd rather pause is over rewind.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm still kind of like, you know, because the rewind button could be kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Something happened. It'd be like, all right, wait, that just didn't make no sense. Like, all right, let me
Yeah,
rewind
yeah.
and
It's different
you know what I
scenarios you
mean?
could use to rewind in your life.
I think it needs to be a limit to it though. Not where you can go back like years, but maybe like, you know what I'm saying, 10 minutes or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you can, what I mean, do something about it in this moment right now, but not like going back, too far because that just affects too much, what I'm saying, too many of your years that you've already had.
Right.
You
Like,
know?
yeah. Mom said that she could do things over in her life, she'd do it differently. If you know
Yeah.
what you know now, may have different. Exactly. Yes, that's how I feel. Like I wish now that I know what I know now, I would love to be able to do some things different. So if I could
Mm-hmm.
rewatch the moments in my life where I could have a chance to do something different. Yeah. Because now what I know, I know. I know what I know now.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Be avoided.
I
Can't
feel
believe I
that.
could go back. Yeah. Uh-huh. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So here's another one because
Mm-hmm.
this happens to me a lot too. Would you rather
Mm-hmm.
get a paper cut every time you turn a page or bite your tongue every time you eat?
Oh my God. Oh, you know how biting your tongue when you're eating, that'd be like messing up your meal. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? You drink some good food and you bite your tongue and it's like, ugh. But them paper cuts, you said every time you reading or
Every
what?
time you get a paper, you get a paper cut.
Every time you turn the page.
Yeah, every time you get a paper, every
Yeah.
time you turn the page, you get a paper cut.
Hey, I'm reading on a tablet from now on, if that's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but I don't want to be. I like food too much. I don't want to have to be biting my tongue every time I eat. I'll be mad as shit every time.
Okay, that
No.
is the worst. That literally
Yeah.
just happened to me this week. I'm eating, I'm grubbing, and that shit I like chomp right into my. I was like, I know you lying. Like it
Hmm.
messes up your whole flow, child.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you enjoy your
yeah.
food the same.
Exactly. You can't because I
Hmm.
need and do. Okay. Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't do the biting my tongue every time I eat something. No, I'm okay.
For
I'm okay.
real. And look,
Yeah.
like I'm reading a book right now too. I would have to
See?
just like, yeah, the Victor
I
Wooten
got a paper
John.
cut this week. I bit my tongue this week, but if I had to trade between the two, I was like, I'd rather do the paper cut and not bite. No, I did
Yeah.
both. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I cover
He
all
said,
my fingers with band-aids.
you can get bandages. I know that's right. But once
Yes,
you bite into your tongue, you're the child.
yes. Have to
Mm-mm.
just wear gloves
Okay,
while
that part,
you eat. Hmm.
that part, that part. Mhm. Mm-mm. Okay, here's another one. Would you rather get trapped in the middle of a food fight or in the middle of a water balloon fight?
Uh, I think water balloons, because at least it's just water. You know what I'm saying? I don't want, you know, hamburger meat in my hair and you know what I'm saying, all kind of just crazy stuff on my clothes and you know what I mean, ketchup and mustard.
Child.
Yeah, I'd rather the water balloons.
I
Yeah, it
concur.
might
I
it
concur.
might hurt a little bit, but at least it's just gonna pop and just be some water. Pshaw.
That part, that part. So she just said she'd rather do the paper cut in the water balloon. Yes.
Yeah.
Honey, don't put me in the middle of food. I girl getting food and mashed potatoes and gravy all in my girl. What? Oh no.
Yeah.
Can you imagine all in your hair and your clothes and your shoes and your no. Okay. Give me the water, please. I'll be a little wet,
Yeah.
but at least I ain't gonna have no stains ruining my clothes. Child.
Right.
Yes. I'll take the water balloon fight. Yes, 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 yes. Now, would you rather walk to work in heels or drive to work in reverse?
Drive in reverse. Drive in reverse. I know how to do it now. It used to be a problem. I remember I used to be like that. I remember being in somebody's car and they backing up all fast. And I was like, how you back up so good? You know what I'm saying? Like driving backwards is hard, you know? But I got it down now. So I would just drive backwards. And hopefully the job ain't too far away. Walking to work in heels, man. You know how hard that is?
Yeah.
Jeez. Like
Girl,
heels will tear your feet up. Cause
girl.
it don't just hurt your toes, it hurts your insole, your heel. Like your feet be hurting in 3, 4 different places. Wearing
Yeah.
some heels like that.
So Steven said she'll rather drive reverse. Okay. Charlie said he'll
Yeah.
rather drive reverse. Yeah. So you'll rather drive reverse. Child. Them hills be hitting a little different. Especially when you walk in the distances, child. Especially
Yes.
for a person like me that used to like live by hills all the time. And I would walk in hills, drive in hills, do everything in hills. And I think about all the time, I think we talked about this before, like in my hill era where I just had to have heels for every single thing.
Every day.
Every day, all day, I had to have my heels, boy. You wouldn't catch me in nothing else.
Yes.
People that was my age or a little older used to always say, girl,
Mhm.
girl, wait till you get older. Wait till you get older.
Mhm.
You gonna wish you ain't wearing them heels so much. And I'm like, child, like I can't imagine my life without heels. I can imagine me 70 years old still walking around in heels, right?
Mhm.
Living my best life. Child, hunty. Mm,
Mm-mm. Not no
hunty.
more.
Listen, I'm very selective in my heelage now.
Uh-huh.
It's like I'll do a wedge now as opposed to like doing like a lot of heel. Cause honey, it's
Mhm.
like, girl, I was like, it don't even feel the same. I was like, man, and I think about them little voices telling me that, girl, them heels, you gonna wait, you gonna want to
Mhm.
give up them heels. I'm like, child, you ain't never lied.
Yeah. And like I'll wear them, but I wear them very briefly. Like if I know I'm gonna be sitting down, you know what I'm saying? Or, just for like being on stage or something, it's gonna be briefly. Like, yeah. Not doing a
Mm-hmm.
whole bunch of walking around in no heels.
Child, mm-mm. That's why
Mm-mm.
when I think about this question, would I rather walk to work in the hills or drive? Reverse, please. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It takes me like 35 to 40 minutes
Easy
to get to work.
answer.
I could not imagine walking. No, just driving is like a 35, 40 minute drive. I couldn't imagine walking the hills from where I live at to my
Oh
job in
my
hills.
gosh. Yes. That'll take you an hour, 30 minutes. That's
I
something.
couldn't imagine. Child, listen, I'll be to kick them shoes off so I'll be walking on in a nasty street with those shoes on. Cause I'm
Uh-huh.
like, child, we
Uh-huh.
ain't doing that. Can't do that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Wow.
Mhm.
Whew. So it's another crazy one. Who said hill?
Oh.
Who said the hill bazaars are still the same? What? Okay. Ah. All right.
Mm-mm.
Would you rather spend a year at war or a year in prison?
What? I'm like, what? It's like, do you want to go to hell or you want to go to hell? Huh? Like, jeez.
I know. Whew, child. Mm,
Mm-mm. Dang.
I know. I know. Whew.
I guess I
Mm,
want to go to war. Oh, they're going to prison. You know, um, I don't know, and only because I was in the military.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like the same thing, though. You know what I mean? It's like going to war. You still it's folks that's telling you what to do.
Mm-hmm.
In prison, it's people that's telling you what to do, disrespecting
Mm-hmm.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
mm-mm.
I know. That's a crazy one, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but like, I started being like, thinking about. I don't know. I'm like, like in prison. Um, I have no idea what that's like. Except for the movies and stuff that I've
Yeah.
seen.
Right.
You know, um, but I don't know. I'm like, maybe it could be peaceful. Put me in solitary for a year or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They be in there working out, going to school, joining choirs, getting counseling and all kind of stuff. It's like you're just away from home. You know what I mean? Um, so I don't know. Maybe I'd rather go to prison for a year instead of go to war. You know what I mean? But then, but it's like going to war, yeah, and having to fight and have your life in danger and stuff. It's still, child, I don't know. Maybe I would probably, I don't know, maybe I'll go to prison for a year instead of going to war for a year.
I know. That's one of them. Okay. Like you said, you only see what you see in the movie, but some people go in prison and they like it. They come out productive citizens. They in there doing
Hmm.
their best. They getting degrees or something like that. But
Yeah.
um, but then you still don't have your freedom. Like you can't do their freedom. You
Hmm.
still behind bars at the end of the night. Still like. So it's like when you're at work, like you still get to do all your things. You're still outside. You still get to do whatever. You just got to worry about you won't get blown up while you out doing it. You
Hmm.
don't get your head blown off, something like that. Mm,
Yeah,
yeah, mm,
that is true.
yeah, yeah.
But
I know.
like I said, I don't know what war is like, though. You
I
know what I
know.
mean? But why I say like, you know what though? Because like going to war in a supply unit, um, is like you still not really like in the war though. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You like because you a supply unit. Okay, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I would go to war in a supply unit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Not like a Marine. Because, you know,
Okay.
like the Marines, they like the ground people, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But you go to war and you're in the supply unit, they gonna have their supplies like in a whole nother area. You don't want your supplies right where all the
Yeah.
madness is happening.
Right. Right.
You
Right. Right.
know.
Right. 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 Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would definitely go to war in that situation. And
Okay.
just be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, but wartime it still was no fun, you know what I mean? Because
Mm-mm.
that's where I was like there. It was like wartime when I was over in Hungary,
Mm.
you know.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like yeah, but like I
Mm.
said, I was in the supply unit, but that was where it's like you know what I mean had them really cold days and stuff, you know what I mean, and trying to it's like we a supply unit with minimum supplies.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because you overseas and it's like, yeah, having to get stuff from the States or just whatever,
Oh
it
wow.
wasn't always, yeah,
Mm.
you know what I mean? But it was like kind of cool though. I got to fly on the Chinook and take things over to, like the danger zone area
Mm.
and stuff. You know what I
Mm.
mean? We could see stuff happening in the distance, but yeah, but I was lucky being in a supply unit.
Oh wow.
Didn't have to be right in the mix of anything too horrible.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but I
It's
can't
just
even
something about
imagine what it's like to actually be like in war. You know, what I mean, like I said, you just think of like what you see on movies.
yeah.
That's what I figure. Like most people thinking about this question, that's what they thinking about. Like, oh, jail is like this, and the movie, you know, what I
Yeah,
mean, or war is
exactly.
like that.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like what do you choose?
You choose. I know.
It's
That's why
like one hell
that's
over another.
I know. It's very thought provoking. Like, dang, if I was in a
Yeah.
situation, which one would I rather go? Yeah.
Mhm.
I know, right? That definitely makes you think. Woo!
Mhm. Yeah, it's like if you're in front of a judge and a judge say, jail, prison, or war. You know, I think most people probably they'd rather go fight though. They'd be
Yeah.
like, all right, like let me send me to war, give me a gun. You know what I'm saying, and let me go here to war because at least I still got some autonomy. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
Whereas in prison, yeah, like you being locked away in a cage.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
No freedom. You just looking at the same grounds every day and
Mhm.
eating the same stuff and yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Whew. I was like, I ain't about that life.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, not about that life.
Yeah.
Man, man, oh man. All right. So, would you rather be gassy on the first date
Oh.
or your wedding night?
On a wedding night, because that way he done already got to know me. He know that this is just something that's just going on, and we can make up for it. You know what I'm saying? Another night, but on the first date, if you gassy and you loud, you stinking up the place. You you're gonna be like, what in the world is going on here? Is she like this all the time? Oh my god. That's like if I'm out with some dude, you know what I'm saying? And that's like you say same question for a guy, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'd rather he be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, instead of, what I mean, that first day we hanging out and he just busting his butt all night long. I'm gonna be like, what? I'm never going out with him again.
Oh God, I'm crying.
But if
Oh
it's a
man.
wedding night, then it's like, all right, it's just something he ate. Like I know that ain't normal. Yeah,
Oh
like on the
man.
first date, you got a lot of explaining to
You got a
do.
lot of explaining to do. Oh my God. Like I could think about sitting down at dinner and the whole time, or you sitting at the movie next to them and they
Horn. Oh God.
Oh man. Shawty said
Yeah.
wedding night. Sheena said wedding night.
For real. It's like, look, at least this way we done got some distance in the
Exactly.
relationship.
Exactly. Yeah, like you said, could have been something you ate, because y'all celebrate y'all wedding, and maybe something
Right.
you ate during dinner didn't agree with you. Child.
Yes.
But yeah, yeah. If I went with somebody on a first date and that's they doing a whole time, I'm like, they stag.
Yes.
Uh.
That would be all I had to talk about him. Be like, yo, he was farting all night long.
All night long.
Mm-mm.
Oh man, that is wild. That is wild. That is
Yeah.
wild. Whew. Y'all agreed that the wedding night. You said what? You said
Silly.
his new name would be Funky Winky Penis. Oh man. I
Mm-mm.
crack it up. I crack it up. Okay. Now, it kind of goes along what we were saying about the rewind. So would you rather be able to take back anything that you say or hear any conversation that is about you?
Hmm. Hmm. Hear any conversation about, well, like my brain is just tuning in, like, bloop.
Uh-huh.
Okay, they're
Uh-huh.
talking about
Yep.
me.
Yep.
Or take back things that I have said.
Yes. Yes. Yep.
Hmm. Um, I don't know. I mean, I think I've learned how to think before I speak. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So, learn how to mean what I say and say what I mean. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I wouldn't mind hearing what others are saying about me. Like, And you know what I'm saying? It's probably good. You know, I can sit back and be like, pat myself on the shoulder. You know?
So crack it up. Crack it
But
up.
I won't be like, oh my God, that's what they think about me. I don't know. That's a funny one too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe hear what other people are saying. I don't know. Or do I wanna I was trying to think of like a time where I was saying something and I was like, dang, I wish I could take that back.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Cause now most time, like if I say it, if you hear it come out of my mouth, like I try to mean what I say and say exactly what I be meaning.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and let it
He said
go.
she would be a fly on the wall.
Yeah,
Charlie said he'll take back what he said. Mm,
yeah. Yeah, I
yeah.
think I'm with Sheena. I'll probably be like, yeah, I'd rather be a fly on the wall.
Hear people say about you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a real tough one. That's a real tough one. Because I know, like I always talk about it about always having to think twice and speak once. That's always
Mhm.
been a problem in my like because I can tend to be very vocal and just
Mhm.
say the first thing that comes to my mind. It comes out of my mouth.
Mhm.
And it's really hard for me because I have to like, all right, do I want to say that? Don't want to say that. But it's like I feel like if I don't say it in that moment, then I'm not gonna ever say it. So it's like I have to like really. So I don't know. For me, I probably would like be like, I wish I could probably take back some things because sometimes I might say things in a moment or my delivery or something. I'm like, dang, I could have said that different, or I could have,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I'm like, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I know growing up, like my mom used to get me in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Give me a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
for
mine too.
Give me a lot of
Yeah.
trouble for
But
for
that's what I'm saying. It's
speaking.
like, but just from, but I've just learned like over the years, what I mean, like I said, to listen better. But also, it's like I try to take a moment to think about what I want to say instead of just letting stuff just blurt out my mouth.
Yeah.
Even though that still happens anyway.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It still
Exactly.
just be like blah blah blah, blah, and I'll be like, dang, why did I just say that? I'll be like,
Right. Right.
you
Right.
know,
Right.
but yeah, it's like I've learned to like, to not regret it.
Whew,
But be like, okay, I
child.
guess it was meant to be.
That's what child. Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, I have to really like think twice, literally think twice and speak once. Like literally, literally.
Mhm.
you know. But I
Yeah.
know me. Sometimes I'll just go ahead and say what's in my mind
Yeah.
or what's on my heart.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
Sometimes
like
it
if
may
I'm
be
taking
good,
back
sometimes it may
stuff,
not.
girl, if I start taking back stuff, then it's like I'm doing some serious like overthinking, and you know what I mean? Like I be having enough anxiety, you know what I'm saying? Then to have to be like trying to rewrite history and, re-say things.
Yeah, mom said you must always think before you say. I know, I know.
Yes.
I've had to learn that in my wisdom years. That
Mhm.
you can't say the first thing that come into your mind.
That's right. That's
You
right.
just can't.
Yes. Yes, and learning to really listen. So you got two ears and one mouth. So it's like that, like listen twice as much as you talk. Yeah, like I try to really do, practice active listening.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Yeah, yeah. Whew. Get out. That's one of the toss ups with that one. Mm-mm-mm.
Mhm. Yeah, so I'd rather
Yeah.
listen to hear what they saying.
Yeah,
Like,
and I think if you're not saying the best thing, then we'll be mad all day.
uh-huh. But no. See, but you remember, their opinion of you ain't, what I mean, ain't none of your business. It's like, oh, all right, well, that's what they think. But it might can help you change some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because, it's like, what I mean, maybe if you could take it as corrective criticism,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
and then being like, what I mean? Because it might not be all bad. You know what I mean? Though either, yeah, just try to find ways to like use it, to
Mm,
motivate you and lift you up.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta find
Uplifting.
a silver lining.
The silver lining. The silver lining. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Since you put it in that perspective. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right, we're going to be coming to a close in our Would You Rather Inquiring Minds Want to Know in
Mhm.
real soon, guys. So we got a few more Would You Rathers. So, would you rather have skin that changes colors
Mm.
based on your emotions,
Mhm.
or tattoos appear all over your body based on what you did yesterday?
You're like, what? That's like putting all your business in the street.
That part. That, that part.
Looking at you like, I know what you did last night. Dang.
Yeah.
Like, well,
Oh
this is
man.
showed up all over you.
Hold them all over you. Yes.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Or be changing colors like a damn mood ring.
Yeah. Yep. You change colors based on your emotions.
Dang, that would really make you like work on controlling your emotions.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Jeez.
Chameleon.
I,
She said she'd be a chameleon. Okay. Woo.
yeah, I might have to go with that one too. But it's like, dang man, because I'm like, that's some serious like control that I would have to adapt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, making me question my level of self-control right now.
See?
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, would
Mhm.
I be able to, uh, maybe I guess it depends on what them colors is changing to, and
I
do I have
know. I
control
know.
over that too?
I know.
You know, but yeah, that could be fun, and that could be pretty. You know what I'm saying? But it depends. It's probably like, you get angry and then you turn all like red and orange like fire.
Uh-huh.
And when you be
Uh-huh.
feeling distant. Yeah, like you said, it's like a mood ring. You know what I mean? You feeling cold, you turn purple and
Right,
blue.
right. Yeah. So
Turquoise.
think of your skin as the mood ring, that your body
Yeah.
changes color according to how you're feeling.
Ta-ra. So, all right. Would you rather your skin change colors according to your emotions, or or you get tattoos to show what you did last night?
What you did last night?
Yes, the night before.
Yesterday, the whole day.
Yeah, she was like, "What? Have that written all over you?"
I'm not
I
gonna
don't
lie.
know.
I would
Yeah.
rather change colors.
Hey,
At least,
Niecy.
hi, Auntie. I would rather change colors because at least then you'd be able to like kind of fake it till you make it. instead of having it tattooed on you forever, what you did last night.
Yeah.
No,
No.
no. But you could at least change colors. That'd be really unique,
That'd
and you
be
can
pretty.
change how you feel to
I'm
change the color.
crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said. You
Hey,
have to learn
man,
how to
your
control
take.
your
Give me the
emotions.
tattoo.
That would really make you shift.
That would make you shift.
You have to
You'd be
shift
like, all
on
right,
purpose.
I want to be normal. Or you'd be like, all right, let me breathe.
Think about what happened in Vegas. Oh man, those things. Yes,
Yeah.
like oh man, child. That's an interesting question. Like, do you want everybody to know your business based on what you were doing? Some people you might not want to know what you were doing.
For
Like,
real.
We don't gotta talk about last night. I'd rather change colors like a chameleon for like the rest of my life.
Yes. She like, look, I'd rather turn blue, purple, and pink.
Yes.
And then
And green. Even green. Okay. Changing colors for sure.
Silly.
Okay, but
child.
can we shout out Uncle Charlie? Like, happy birthday.
Yes, I know it's his birthday. It's his birthday, y'all.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm excited to see y'all later.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
yeah. So yeah, we doing the whole. We gonna be shouting out. Oh, she said, "Hey, cuzzy." Yeah. So yeah, this is why we're doing a fun thing in honor of you know Charlie's birthday today. So we kept it light and fun today with the would you rather's
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. So yeah, so y'all agree that y'all rather y'all skin changes as opposed to tattoos.
Yeah.
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 Full
100%.
100%. I'm crying. I'm crying. Yeah, yeah. I feel like yeah, I would probably rather because then like you'll know like if I'm mad, I'm mad. I'm turning red. I'm turning orange.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm sad, I guess I'll probably turn blue if I'm sad. Then you know my
Yeah.
emotions, and then it'll save me with having to talk and share it because you already see my emotion. If I'm in love, I turn bright red, no, bright pink.
Uh-huh.
If I'm like, oh my god,
Be out here just glowing in the world.
that's glowing in the world, glowing in the world, glowing in the world. Wow. Yeah. That was a very, very interesting one. Okay,
Mhm.
guys. Last question for Would You Rather. So this one should be easy though.
Mhm.
So would you rather watch nothing but Christmas movies, Christmas
No.
Hallmark movies? Hey,
Or
chocolate drop.
or what?
Would you rather? You said tattoos could be removed, but painfully removed. Yeah, they could.
Mhm.
They could. So this is our last question. So would you rather watch nothing but Hallmark Christmas movies or nothing but horror movies?
Or
That's all you
nothing but
can watch.
what?
Either you can watch only Christmas movies or horror movies.
Or horror. Damn. Oh, I guess I'm watching the Christmas movies. I don't be watching the horror movies, man. I used to have nightmares as a child. You know what I'm
Child.
saying? I used to have nightmares from just like, all them watching all that horror stuff. So yeah, I try not to. I don't really watch too many horror movies nowadays. I don't,
Yeah.
because it get inside my psyche. You know what I mean? And the next I'll be like, did that bush move? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm one of
Okay.
them.
Okay.
I'm one of
Okay.
them. Stop saying yeah. I'm like, I don't need things playing with my head. I
Listen.
don't like horror
Listen.
movies.
Listen. I'm already scared.
Right.
I'm already scared. Child. Listen.
Yeah. So give me the Christmas jingle bells all day long. I just have to deal with it.
Child. Listen,
Yeah.
honey. I'm with you. I'm with you. The
Yeah.
Christmas
Now I know my
movies
daughters,
to the
they
same
probably
time.
do
I'm
the
not a
horror
honey.
all day.
You can
My
watch her all
girls,
day. Oh, Chocolate Drop
my
said
girls,
she'll do
yeah, they can watch horror all day. Not on
really?
Bossy. Oh, but I see what
Nothing
be
but
with me with the
horror.
Christmas movies. Yeah,
Yeah.
the girls can no girls can handle it. I don't know, like they be fine. Maybe because I didn't let them watch that kind of stuff when they was little. They saw a little bit, you know what I mean, when they be, at the babysitter house and stuff, you know what I mean, people putting on stuff for them, but not me. I just didn't do it because I didn't want them to go through what I went through. I thought I was
Okay.
trying to protect them.
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either
Yeah.
way, watching me.
Either way, I hear that. Who said that?
Yeah. Talking
Exactly.
Drop said her daughter can watch horror movies and dissect it. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-mm. It's a
Interesting.
lot of that stuff I haven't seen.
Interesting.
Shoot, I don't want to see
Wow.
nobody's neck twisting
That part.
backwards.
That
You know
part.
what I'm saying? Yeah, they running down the hallway at me. I'm
Exactly,
good.
exactly. And it's like I know like sometimes like me and Charlie be sitting together and it be something like crazy and then he'll try to be like it's just a movie or something like that and I'm like oh like I'm like no like
Yes.
I'm already predicting what's going to happen. I'm already got my
Yes.
mind like nope I don't want to see it whatever.
Mhm.
And it's like and they make the stuff like so real I couldn't imagine. And,
Right.
and Chocolate Drop said her daughter be dissecting it. She's a movie watcher.
Mhm.
Yeah. And she said that it's not even scary to her. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot
Wow.
of them don't actually be like scary anymore, though. You know what I mean? But I don't be even like all the blood and gore and
I
stuff.
can't.
You know what I
I
mean? But I don't
can't.
be looking at them as even like scary. It be the ones like I don't like The Conjuring and you know what I'm saying? Stuff that's like messing with, what I mean, like, ghosts and spirits and the underworld and you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's like y'all doing too much. Y'all playing around with things y'all shouldn't be playing around with.
They
like,
said that movie, The Conjuring, is based on a true story. It's based
oh.
on a true story. Yes. I was like, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm like, see, even like now, I'm like, say no more. Like, we don't even got like
Big,
dig into that.
nope. Nope. They said that it's based on a true story. They
uh-uh.
actually coming out with a new movie about it. I was like, what in the world?
Nah.
I was like, can you imagine that life? No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
nope. Yeah, she said
Mhm.
paranormal activity. It's funny because I did used to like the paranormal stuff, and then I'd be like,
Yeah.
"What was that?" Like, "Ooh, what was that?" Like when I'm by myself.
Exactly.
Child. Yeah,
Exactly. I
yeah.
actually used to live in this house, Mika. My house on Horder Street. I don't know if you remember, but it used to be a funeral home.
Stop it, Nay.
I'm telling you. And when I tell you, it seemed like even like in the bathroom, like the little doors in the bathroom, like where behind the shelves and stuff. It just seemed like it was faces on there. Like the wood, the way that the wood looked, it just looked like I remember if I looked at it too long, I feel like I was seeing things. I was like, yo, like this looks like faces. And I remember one time like, walking up the steps and I had this urge to turn around and say good night. You know what I'm saying? And it
Shut
was
up.
like, but I remember stopping it. It was like, who are you talking to? But it seemed as if it was some, what I mean, not somebody, but some entity there for me to say good night to. But I could tell that it's like whatever spirits, what I'm saying, the essence that was around, I felt like it liked our family. It didn't feel negative or anything, but you could definitely feel the energy in the space. And so when I had found out, I didn't know this before I moved in because it might have freaked me out and I might not have wanted to move in.
Okay, that
You know what I'm
part.
saying?
That
Because
part.
I don't know, because I just know because I'm being sensitive to energy like that. But once we was up in there and I had found that out, I was like, yo, it made so much sense. It made so
Wow.
much sense. You know what I mean? I was like, man, like, I don't know, like energy is real. And it was energy all up in that space.
She
Yeah.
said she
And so
couldn't
when
watch
I
stuff
found
like
out,
Children of the Corn.
huh?
She said one Chocolate Drop said we couldn't watch stuff like Children of the Corn. Nah.
Nope.
Nope.
I don't
Nope.
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 I'll
I'm
be
too
like, I'm good.
I'm too scary. I'm too scary.
I
Yeah,
am
yeah. Scary. Too
too.
scary, too squeamish. It's funny, like how you're talking about like being in that apartment. I never knew that apartment used to be funeral home, girl. I'm glad you ain't never tell
Yeah.
me that. But yeah, I
Mhm.
think about like the stories and the ghosts and the spirits are like really real. Remember years and years ago, my friend Kim, long time ago,
Mhm.
when I was going to high school, she was my friend. The scariest movie moments was watching us. It was by Stephen King. Oh, what was The Stand? Oh yeah, that movie was scary.
Hmm.
The Stand, yeah. But I remember they had a one of their family members was in this apartment. You said I would have moved in knowing that either spirits, but you never know which you will spirit. Exactly, exactly. She was talking
Mhm.
about her one of her aunts moved into this apartment building, and the apartment building, this guy used to live in the apartment, and he got into a fight with one of the neighbors in the building
Mhm.
and killed him.
Oh
So she
no.
said every night in her apartment, he would come, open up the door in the closet, and go rambling in the closet looking for something. His
Oh my
spirit wasn't that
god.
right. That he would literally go and ramble in the closet. And she would tell him, like, listen, whatever you're looking for is not here. Like, she literally had to talk to this ghost every night. That he would come in her
Wow.
closet the same time every day, the man's ghost, and come and rambling through her closet like he was looking for something. I was like, girl, I'd have been gone.
For real.
I'd have been gone. I couldn't
Mhm.
imagine. She said every day it got to the point that she ended up had to move because this guy, his soul wasn't settled. He died in that
Wow.
apartment and he kept coming back every night at the same time, ramming through the closet like he was looking for something. Child.
Wow.
Yeah, she ended up having to move. But when I say that story scared the living crap out of me,
Yeah.
scared the living crap out of me.
Hmm.
Child. I was like, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't play with nobody ghost, nobody spirit, nobody paranormal, nothing.
For
So yep.
real.
Okay, everybody said Christmas movies, please. Nope, can't even. I know, right? Nope, I'm okay.
Yes.
I'm already scared. Like I'll be in the house. I'm like, what was that? Like, nope, nope. Yeah, yeah. Can't do it. Can't do it.
So I'm sitting here reminding myself like I am safe. Everything
I
is okay.
exactly okay. Well, I didn't see what I thought I saw. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-uh.
better her to be right. Couldn't have to listen,
Lord.
listen, listen. I could not imagine. I could not imagine, child. Nope. But yeah,
Mm-mm.
but that was our sister talk to today. Keeping it fun, keep it light. Would you rather? Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah.
We have learned a lot of interesting things about each other, and we were put in these situations. Oh my goodness! So for those that just tuned in, you could go back and watch. Go back and watch because then we'll get an idea of where everybody mind is. Where's
Yes,
that thought
answer.
right
Put some
on
answers
different
in the
things.
comments and ask
Yes,
your family these things. It's fun questions that you could just, like I said, present to other people.
yes. Yep. But yeah, but I appreciate y'all for being here. You could have been anywhere on these YouTube streets and you were a part of our live today. And for that, it's
Yeah.
all love, all love, all love. Yes. And if you have not done anything for yourself today, please do something for you. Love on you. Love on you.
Yes.
Yes. So today we are celebrating my husband's birthday. So we're gonna be piecing out this live so we can celebrate him. And we want you to have an amazing week. And again, I'm TB from TB's Light. That's my lovely sister, Janae Goddess Light from Artistic Healing
Yay.
Expressions. Okay. Yes. So
Mhm.
we look forward to seeing you on the next Sister Talk Sunday. Have a
See
good week,
you.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.